All right, so we're back. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to make 2 different meals, okay? We're going to start off with burning hot pans, all right? You just want to turn that baby to high because we're impatient. We're not trying to deal with all that. We just turn this on. We put a little bit of water in it. I'll tell you what to do with that in a minute. But first, we're going to start off with this one that's on high. We're going to add some olive oil, let it get sizzling, and get that chicken ready. Got our olive oil in there. We've rinsed our chicken off because we're not monsters. We're going to get one of these babies. If you don't have one, just cut it in half and fork it or something. Honestly, who cares? But I'm just going to use, there's a fine side, and then there's a intense side. We're just going to use the intense side, and we're just going to fuck it up, 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 fuck it up. Okay, you don't have to say that the whole time if you don't want to, but honestly, I think it's kind of fun. So, we'll meet you back in just a second. I need both hands for this. Okay, now... So we're going to have some of our seasonings ready. You already know what time it is. Garlic time! Okay, I got a little excited. Okay, you can see we pretty much pulverized that. We're not doing this for any particular reason. We're doing it because it's fun and because we don't want to buy that much chicken because meat's expensive these days. And honestly, we're going to make it last and it's going to cook faster. So you just want to spread that stuff out. All right, now pretty much how much do you put? That's right. As much as you want. Boom, 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 boom. Garlic, garlic. Okay, that looks good. Now we're going to put some paprika. Why? Because it don't really taste like nothing. We've been over this, and it's pretty. And I just feel like why not? Okay. Now, both hand moment, but we're going to put some pink salt because I like to be fancy. And some black peppercorn, courtesy of Aldi. We put that salt and pepper on there. We fingered it and smushed it all around and got that seasoning all evenly coated. Put it in that hot pan. It was sizzling. It was beautiful. You wash this because we don't want to get salmonella and die. Okay, let's not do that today. And we're about to use this for some vegetables. Now, while this is cooking, moving on. You can turn that down a tiny bit if you think you're going to take forever, but whatever, we're quick. You're going to have some bone-in lamb loin chop. Pretty much I was looking for lamb. This is the only package they had left. Honestly, I don't care what you get, but it seems to be when you buy lamb, unless it's some big hunk of expensive deliciousness, it's going to have bone. You want that bone, the bone special, where you're going to rip this baby open. You're putting it in that hot water. All right, do that. So you're going to go ahead and wash and peel and chop and whatnot. So we're going to get some onions. We're going to get some almost called that cucumber, some celery, and some carrots. Now, if you have this much, use this much. This is why I'm using this much, because that's how much I had left. I don't feel like chopping a ton of carrots, because that's kind of hard to do. So we're going to use this much. If you have more, don't let your celery get all limp and wasted, okay? Go ahead and use it all. Worst case scenario, you're healthy. Good for you. You got more vegetables. Now, chop all this. This is going in the lamb pot, all right? Bear with me. Okay, so we got that all chopped. You can see we only did 1 carrot because fuck that. That got old real quick. All right, we're going to add some extra water because we didn't plan ahead very well and we need extra water. So just fill a random thing with water, all right? And we're going to add more. I was going to put some chicken broth in this, but I don't really like to mix my meats. We got lamb in there, and then now we're going to add chicken broth. I like to keep my dead bodies separated, thank you very much. Hashtag gross. Even the whole sausage beef thing, that's not for me. But you do whatever you want. If you think chicken broth would be better, trying to get that flavor going, go for it. You want to be weird, be weird. But we're just going to add some water. And yeah, I think one more is good. Let's do this one. All right. Ooh, you can see that greasy flavor. Oh, baby. All right. Now, let's add some more salt to this. Why? I don't know. I just feel like we should, but let's flip it first, okay? Now, I really like salt. I'm a salty ass. Okay, so we flipped our chicken. I added some more salt because I love it. I'm a salty bitch. We're not going to worry about health, too much salt. If that's something you need to worry about, don't put it then. But I'm not going to worry about my health until my doctor tells me I need to. Scratch that. I don't want to be canceled like the Paula Deen butter fiasco of '09. So if you think that you shouldn't use too much salt, don't, okay? It's not good for you. All right, moving on. I'm going to put some of these veggies in this water. You probably should wait for it to boil. You just added more. The temperature changed. Who cares? Who cares? All right, so you got those in there. Now, we do want this to get a little bit higher temp because we're about to add some lentils, okay? Honestly, I really like a red lentil, but Aldi's didn't have that, and sometimes they don't have lentils at all. So we're going to use these green lentils, and it's a good source of fiber. All right, so that's going to boil. The lentils are going to absorb the water. This is going to become like way less watery. Just trust me, that's how that happens. And we flip that, so that's still cooking. Here in a minute, we're about to pull this off, put it on our board, okay? And we are going to, I don't know, I'm probably going to cube it. Slice it if you want. I like a nice cube, okay? I like a nice cube. We've kind of got a seasoning theme today. So I'm going to put some black pepper, some pink salt, use basic salt. I don't care. It makes me feel special. Some paprika and some garlic. Not too much garlic. We're trying to stay away from the Italian seasoning. I know, kill me. I always say like hella garlic. If you want to, go for it. Live your best life. But this is going to be like an Indian lentil soup. So, you know, not too much garlic. All right, this is how much. We're just going to do like this. There is garlic, and it's not too much. All right, there you go. Now, we can add a little bit more to this because we flipped it. And we don't want to be nasty basic bitches, that's for sure. All right, and then paprika. It's red. I feel like that's an Indian thing. Like, just whatever. Don't stab me. I know I'm making comments. I feel like that's good. And then also on this. All right, that's good. And then, of course, the both hands necessary for the twisting and grinding. So we're going to put some salt and pepper on this shit, and I'll be back to you. All right, so I'm going to keep flipping this chicken for a minute. I don't want it to be, like, mushy on the outside. That's kind of weird. I want a nice, like, crispy thing happening. Okay, but also, I went ahead and popped this tomato can open because it, like, looks good. Why not? And then I thought, I drizzled like a little bit of the tomato juice on there because I thought, let's add some flavor to that. That looked a little like too normal. I wasn't happy with it. All right, so we're going to let that kind of evaporate and sizzle up a little bit. You can see this is boiling. We're going to pop these tomatoes in here because tomatoes are fun. Okay, so just do that. And then let me tell you, we did not go to City Market. We don't want to cry about how we can't use our lamb and we're depressed because we didn't take the time to Google and find all the proper seasonings. So, life hack, get ready, bitches. We're just going to take like a can of like Indian sauce. They got this everywhere. And we're going to pour the tiki masala into our lentil soup. Trust me, I've done this before. It's actually delicious. So you can see this is a lot better. This is what we're looking for, okay? A nice light crisping. And then I went ahead and prepped our like rice situation. Long story short, I normally microwave this. I bought a new microwave. My microwave broke. It's way tinier than the box. Yeah, I don't read. Whatever. I should have known that. Anywho, my favorite rice container now won't fit in my microwave. So we're going to use the stove like some losers and stress out. So I used the 2-for-1 method. I did 2 cups. I used that one. That's my sister. She's always watching me. I used 2 cups of rice, and then that means 4 cups of water, because I, like 2-for-1, just obvi. If you haven't heard of that, whatever. If you're special and you have a rice cooker, then use that, okay? Brag about it. I had one. I fucked it up. Obviously, things don't last in this house. Anyways, so we're about to take this off. Listen to that. Okay, that'll be $10. ASMR. You're welcome. All right, we're going to take this off, and we're going to slide. So you put your chicken in a Tupperware. Luckily for you, you just dumped out all your Thanksgiving leftovers. So you just have like a bunch of clean Tupperwares sitting out and ready to roll. Why not refill them? All right, so you got your chicken. We're going to Tupperware that. You opened up some canned black beans. You opened up some canned regular sweet corn. Don't use cream corn. That'd be weird. Don't do that. You also have some cilantro and some limes. You guessed it. That's going to go in your rice whenever that finishes cooking. Honestly, I suck at rice, so I'll probably taste this. It'll probably still be hard. I'll add some more water. We'll just keep doing that process until eventually it's decent, and we'll fluff it with a fork, squeeze a crap load of lime, and put like all of the cilantro, because we all know when we don't use cilantro, it just rots. It just rots. So use it all. Surprisingly, the rice is like perfect and they didn't fuck it up, so fluff that bitch with a fork. Yeah, that's the fork. Okay, and then your mom got you this like cool little lemon citrus squeezer thing. So you're gonna put these in there, and you're gonna like squeeze all the juice. I've got 3 limes cut up because I just like lime, and then all of the cilantro because we talked about that part. So put that all in there. So I feel like this looks like Chipotle rice for a little homemade version of Chipotle. I don't know if I told you guys that's what we were doing, but that's what we're doing. So you got your homemade Chipotle rice, okay? You got your chicken. Yep, it's beautiful. Oh, seasoning. Yeah, I just fall in love with that, baby. You got your black beans. You have your corn. We're going to chop some fresh tomatoes. And then we forgot to buy lettuce. Like, moving on. Just, you know, you'll buy it. You'll buy it. You buy lettuce, okay? Do that. It's about that time. Okay, that was gayer than I imagined it being. Anyways, all right, watch this. Let's have the reveal. Testing. Okay, not too hot. Oh, yeah, bitch. See? Sorry, I called you that. I got so pumped just now. So pumped. All right, grab your little spoony spoon. Do a little stirry stir. See? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, you got that lamb in there. You're not worried about the bone. The restaurant doesn't worry about it. They let you choke. Okay? What are you not as good as a restaurant? Okay, so today we made homemade Chipotle and Indian lentil soup. That'll last all week.